And we can finally stop the music. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I've been waiting for game audio for a while.
Good job, Sebas.
Yeah. Props to Sebas for pulling through here. Oh, Lunaire, Leroy's already on the start. They're starting off on the... We haven't been on F-Zero yet. We have not been on F-Zero yet, but apparently they have picked it. And Sebas' stream is very much behind.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and change over to Leroy after this one. But for now, we'll go ahead and see it from Sebas' perspective. Leroy's getting a little bit messed up, but we'll probably see that on the perspective of Sebas as well. So, F-Zero. I don't know why this course isn't played more. I like it a lot.
It honestly gets picked a lot on Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I just haven't seen it as much. That's the only reason why I can play it.
The typical Morton. Oh, my lord.
So Liz Morton chilling in first place right now. We do have Sebas in third place with Fran starting up in top 3. And he's going to be able to stay there and survive, actually. I would suspect that like a lot of the first opening turns is a place where like there's a lot of danger.
It's the whole first lap is just really chaotic.
Yeah.
All of this right here.
Yeah, especially if you get like because everybody tries to go on that inside part, and if you get bumped, you're probably getting bumped off. So there's a lot of places where teams are at risk.
Like the shortcuts and everything. The cut right here is really dangerous. It's just
shortcut, nice shortcuts on Sebas' behalf. And really, such a smooth race for him. There's a shot for Leroy at the end, but I don't think that's going to do too much apart from him passing Boar. Ooh. Netherlands getting some numbers on there.
I wonder why Sebas' stream is so behind.
And that will be a resounding victory for Team France. Sebas, we see here, he just has a pretty easy way here. Pretty easy means of just chilling in first place right now. Yeah, that's on the blue shell. Doesn't have anything on him. And that's about it. Yeah, I don't think there's any coming back from that one. Ooh, yeah, makes that one. What a solid, easy first race for him. We have game audio from both streams. This is a lovely day.
The Mario Kart 8 music is just really something.
Oh yeah, no, we don't need to talk about the soundtrack because the soundtrack is automatically a 10 out of 10 in anybody's book. I don't think there's really any arguing against that.
Cheeseland and Neo Bowser City.
Alright, we should probably I'll go ahead and keep the screen on Sebas' end for now until the other screen is fixed in a jiffy. Which should be soon, actually. So we do see they are playing on... Oh, this is the one on the 3DS one, right?
Yeah. Neo Bowser City.
Neo Bowser City. So this is one that like I don't see... It wasn't too popular on MK7, was it?
It actually was. A lot of people
was, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. We do see Leroy in 6th place. Sorry about the wait, guys, but we do have the... we got everything functional now, so we should be calculating scores as well on top of all this. I don't like these parts here. This part is very scary whenever I look at someone race on it. He isn't able to chain that. I think Leroy was trying to go for the chain there. He wasn't able to get it off. I'm not sure why, but he doesn't have an item in 5th place. It looks like Dark is going to be able to pass because of that, and it looks like he's going to be redded because... Or maybe not. He maybe avoids it. The bullet build is not something he's going to be able to avoid, though. And he's sent back to 8th place. In the meantime, though, we do have France in top 2 in what was the last in the last part of the first lap. Sebas a little bit behind here as we get a little bit of a glimpse into how France is managing those top spots. Leroy trying to do whatever he can to catch on up. Blue shell for him. That's probably going to be used. Yes, sir. You go ahead and throw that blue shell. That does get Sebas in the process. So we do know that Sebas is in 6th place.
Really dominating this race right now. They're literally top everything right now.
Yeah, no, there's not very much support for anybody trying to get up in the top spots for the Netherlands right now. And at this point, look, I understand that France is a very good team, right? But you would like to think that the UK is a good team too, that Spain is a good team too because they beat the UK. And the Netherlands is at least on some par level because they did so well against... They did at least decent against Spain. So the question for me really is, how is it that, given these scores in this context, how is it that these first two races can be so bad for the Netherlands?
They just... Oh, Danny.
Danny able to do some work. Okay, he saved the race for Netherlands, and that's going to be a first place finish for him. Sebastian, 6th place. We'll go ahead and take a look at him. Why not? We have enough time. France in 3, 4, 5, 6. Red shell for him in 6th place. Triple reds he's got to watch out for. Ooh, must have come close there. He hit his teammate for sure. That was, or was that a Dutchman?
No,
I think that was a Dutchman actually. Yeah. But he does have that red shell. No need to use it. And I think this is why he comes to a smooth sailing 5th place. Yep, that would be the race for him. Oh, well, someone passes him at the end. I think that was actually Leroy, maybe. Oh, no, that was his teammate. All right, well, either way. Hopefully we have a score
France lineup
available.
Toto, Kamek, Dart. Not a bad lineup for France, honestly. Pretty strong, solid lineup.
All right, we'll go to Toto's stream since Sebastian's stream was really behind. Thank you for the suggestion to those who have been suggesting it. For now, we will refer to Leroy's gameplay. In the meantime, oh, they're right next to each other in terms of like timing. So this is going to be really good. But for now, I believe we have Lunaire on the screen. Yeah, we do have Leroy on the screen right now. And he's going to be starting off in 9th place in what seems to be a pretty tight pack. No, not anybody has been hit just yet. But of course, keep in mind that just yet may transform in the weirdest of ways, especially on a track like this. Coin being held by Leroy here in 3rd place. He does have Danny to help him there, so not too shabby of a start here from the Netherlands. This is the kind of start that you were kind of expecting them to get, considering their last match versus Spain.
You always need some presence, top presence.
Yeah, I know, and that's what they're getting right now. They're finally starting to get into the groove of being able to stay up top. But although I should question that on a track like this, where it's so easy for miscellaneous things to happen, so that your team is just completely wiped out of first all of a sudden. It happens way too many times. And we'll see if it happens in this lap 3.
They're looking good with this 2-3 right now.
Yeah, they do have 2-3. Banana behind them, so that's not going to be able to do much unless he's able to pull off a snipe. Toto in 4th place. Does not throw it out just yet, but he does pull it out. A huge gap between 4th place and 5th.
Oh, Danny. Top 2.
Oh, what the? I don't know what just happened. Danny did something to get them top 2. They do shroom past. There is a blue shell at the end. Netherlands does get top 2. And they also get 6th as well, so not too bad for them. But Netherlands also gets bottom 3. It's probably the best race for the Netherlands to this date, but not to this date, but to this, how do you say it, in this clan war, but not good enough still. And we have to expect a little bit better from Netherlands. Hoping for a little bit better from the Netherlands. Hopefully they can get a good race or more momentum with that top 2 they just got. Yeah, especially if they can get a track that favors that top 2. That definitely be in their benefit. Nothing like the Dunes or any of like the Ribbon Road track. I don't think that's beneficial. Yeah. Although it might be. You could feel free to correct me on that one. 102 to 62 from the last race, and not including that past race. I think Netherlands lost that race, but not by too much. Okay, 102 to 144. Thank you so much, Lias. Not down by too much. They can bring this back with some good races. Yeah, they definitely could. It's not... Look, it's a 40-point lead in 3 races, right? Definitely not the kind of first 4 races or first 3 races that you want. But with that being said, they finally have top positions. Let's see what they can do with these top positions. Sup? All right, so for now, we do see them in top 2. No backspin to be able to be held by Leroy here. He's going to have to play very cautiously around this French player. I always love this track for the amount of, like, variations in how you could go about.
Yeah.
Like, how you can change your racing style based on the outcome of what happens in the first couple turns. It's really cool. Toto's got to watch out here as there are triple greens around him. We do see Leroy in second, and still this top 2 is, remains for Team Netherlands, which...
With a nice little break.
Yeah, definitely with a solid break from what seems to be a huge cluster of a pack.
And this is what I was talking about. With Danny and Leroy, they can just go.
They can go if you give them the opportunity to, and France does not want to give them that opportunity. We do see some of Netherlands others in 4-5. People getting stars in these like 4th and 5th positions. Pretty good for these players, but that also just shows how big the lead is for Leroy. Look at that. Solid lead from first to second place. We do have a star in triple shrooms. Holy hell, in 4th place. And Vantox has a lot of work cut out for him if he's going to be able to deny a triple shroom set and a triple green set.
Yeah.
There are reds coming behind, though, and Toto gets redded. Will Gel be able to do anything about it even more? No, not exactly. But France still only in 2-3. Will Vantox be able to hold them back?
Vantox is doing really good taking those greens up there, or being very aware of the greens.
Toto has managed to get himself back into second place. I think Vantox fell off the face of the world when after that first turn. Oh, no, I stand corrected.
Toto missed the boxes.
Toto missed the boxes. He's not going to be able to do much of anything here. The build keeps going on. There's 2 builds in play. Narrowly avoids Toto. Leroy is still in first, so we're going to stick with Toto's point of view.
Really good for the Netherlands right now.
Netherlands in 4-5. Don't speak too soon. There are triple shrooms in play for Toto. Will he be able to make the use of it? There are triple reds in front. Will Joe be able to get any of them on time? No, not exactly. That's still a top 2 for Netherlands.
Top 6, I believe.
Top 2, yeah, top 2 middle spots. Top 2, 5-6, not bad. Not bad at all for Team Netherlands. That should be their first winning race, as they definitely will take a race, a winning race in a GP plagued with a lot of losses for their side.
Danny, Leroy, and Vantox.
So
the bottom 3 kind of hurts, but
so a lot of things to take away from that GP is the fact that the Netherlands didn't let that lead go too drastic.
Yeah.
They didn't let that lead go too drastic. Danny and Leroy or Lunaire doing superbly well in order to keep their team in this match, especially considering when you look at that, the Netherlands bottom 3, it doesn't look too pretty.
Not too bad of a GP, though.
Yeah, no, it really wasn't.
Considering the first 2 races.
Yeah, no, this is totally doable for the Netherlands. And considering this is Team France, I think the number 2 seeded team or number 3 seeded team with a lot of talent to boot, there is something that is definitely possible for this Netherlands team. And the fact that they're within 26 points, this is something to look forward to. If you guys could,
Leroy go beast mode now.
If you guys could, we will be tweeting this out, tweeting the stream out. We would appreciate any retweets or favorites or any spreading of the stream. That helps gets our lovely community out there. Looks like some are going for the bone. Oh no, that's Cheeseland. I thought that was the dunes, but I got that confused. It looked kind of similar. Right now, we do have a we do have the Sortes baguettes. I love that. I was a massive fan of that. Oh, that wasn't the right one. That wasn't even the right one. I should feel shameful for that. All right, I got the right one down. Oh, wrong score. I have Netherlands up by 26. Wrong score. Apologies, guys. There, we got that switched up. Cheeseland. All right. Definitely a track where some comebacks are available, and if you want to get shrooms, you want to get it as soon as possible to break into a huge lead, because what ends up happening after a while is everyone fighting for those shrooms, and what happens is
Yeah.
a huge cluster. Leroy
might get gifted with some shrooms right
Yeah,
here.
he might be getting big soon with those shrooms, considering it is in a bottom spot, right?
Yep.
Triple shrooms, all right. This is pretty solid for him. So appears he's going to hold it. We see Toto in 5th place, 3rd place with a coin and nothing more. We do have Vantox in 1st place, so this is looking slightly promising for the Dutch, who do have some presence up there, and Leroy is catching up. End of first lap, Netherlands have some presence up there, not too shabby. You do see some of the orange jerseyed Mies.
Yeah, and they're actually holding out first, too.
Yeah, no, for sure. We do have France in 2-3, but they're right up on that Dutch 1st place. That banana not exactly getting anybody despite what it first showed. And we might want to take a peek into Toto's item.
Oh.
Barely missing that bomb. He's going to hold on to this red for now, but he knows he should probably get rid of this soon. And he does. Gets another member right out of the park. And he just falls off. I'm not sure as to why that happened, but a slight error on behalf of the Frenchman. And we see three. Speaking of the Frenchmen, we see 3 of them back here in bottom spots. And although comebacks are possible, they have to start doing that soon. Bullet Bill in play. What will they be able to do with it? A shroom for Leroy here, but there is the red shell. He's going to have to use it soon after, but he has to watch out. That's the crazy 8 in front of him.
Oh.
He's able to avoid the bomb. He drags out the red. There is the star in front of him, but I think he's going to be able to get Comic now.
He's going to... Oh, he read him.
Comic has a shroom. He wants to get him. I'm sure Leroy's telling him to get out of there.
There you go.
That is a shroom. Or that it's a red for him. Boomerang for him. What is that? 3rd place for Leroy, but there's a lot of people shrooming up. Toto shrooming up at the very end. He's able to get it. 3rd place ahead of Leroy.
Still might be a top 3 for France, I'm pretty sure. Because
I think that was a top.
Something happened to Vantox and yeah.
Vantox, although he showed a lot of presence up there for a lot of that, gets knocked back into a middle to bottom spot. And since he was the only one to really be up there.
That was a good answer back from France.
It really was,
last
yeah.
2 races.
It was really good of them to take the advantage of the fact that there was only one real Netherlands racer up there.
Yeah.
You know, it's a track that I haven't seen in competitive play much at all. Wildwoods.
Wildwoods is a pretty fun track.
Yeah, but like
it just never gets picked.
But why?
I have no clue. People pay $12 for it and don't pick it. I'm one of those people. I'll pick anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of the concerns are like how utterly random it feels in comparison to like. I mean, Mario Kart 8 tracks can feel random generally, but I feel like that track specifically feels random to a lot of players. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the chat, but 228 to 182 is the score. 228, 182. We got that for you guys. So, what seemed to be a somewhat promising affair for the Netherlands has devolved into what might be, if they don't respond soon enough, a growing gap that the Netherlands might not be able to get over. But for now, we do see Leroy in 3rd place. He gets the draft, surprisingly. I did not think he was actually going to be able to get that off, but he wasn't in a favorable angle to be able to pass any of the Frenchmen. Frenchmen have top 3. Toto sitting around in 2nd place. Oh, and that was his teammate bananing him. That was his teammate redding him as well. And so Leroy, on behalf of his teammates, has been set back from 3rd place to, what is that, 11th place?
Leroy's known for making really nice comebacks too. After playing with him, he can still get up there and do some work.
We'll have to look forward to it as France does that top 2 on a track that is widely regarded as something very easy to stay in front on. But keep in mind, we have seen it before today. Target shocks have happened on that last stretch, on that last glider part. If things go to the Netherlands' way, if they can pull a shock, maybe.
And Netherlands is just really a lot of bottom spots right now, so it's not really looking too good for them.
And if I had to guess where this race is really going to go, it's not looking too pretty for the Dutch.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all, because the gap. First of all, the gap between top 2 and middle spots. The middle spots are from Frenchmen, by the way, but the gap between top 2 and middle spots is already stupid enough.
And whoever's in last, I'm pretty sure they CE, so.
Yeah, last seems to have DC. There's no way they. Well, I mean, I don't want to like insult, but like I don't think it just appears that they have disconnected. I'll keep it safe on that comment. Top 3 for friends right now. Shroom gonna be able to increase the lead.
Oh,
my goodness,
the plant.
Kamek is gonna give him a little kiss on the cheek really quick before heading off to that glider part. Leroy has been spamming the living hell out of whatever shrooms he can get, but nothing is going to help him right now. There is no shock in play. And this just looks like it's going to be a straight up awful race for Netherlands. And it was as I said it at the beginning of the race. This race was, I think this race was make it or break it for the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And I think after this, oh my goodness.
Wow.
I think that's a break.
I
think that's a break.
France just sent
top
a message.
6 for France.
France was just like
out of seemingly nowhere.
France just said, "We see y'all and
goodbye.
We not having this today."
They saw that 20-point differential and they were like, "Are you kidding, bruh?"
They said, "Not in my house. We are not having this."
They're not having any of that. And that marks the first top 6, I believe, in the World Cup. I believe
today USA top 6 a couple of times yesterday.
Okay, never mind. So USA gets that credit. Today, looks like France is the only one to have top 6 so far. Holy hell, though. That's a map that France has done well on.
Time and time again.
Yeah, exactly.
It's scary because Warren KC on Sunshine Airport, and they just they get gone, and it's just crazy.
And that's got to be really demoralizing for them. I wonder what the score is right now. $289 to $203. So from a 40-point lead to, oh my God bless.
With only 6 races left.
203. Oh, whoops. Okay, so this is the kind of course that like the Netherlands could use for sure. Having gotten bottom 6, this is actually probably the most ideal they could have gone. It looks like Toto is probably floating around back there as he has that star in 11th, significantly behind the rest of the pack. We saw earlier that Luso did that for Team UK, so wouldn't rule that out for him. For Team France. Triple shrooms for him. Okay, he's been able to get some favorable items to catch up. Will he be able to do anything once he finally catches up and gets what he hopes to be a favorable item? That's going to be triple shrooms again for him, so he's going to be able to finally catch up to that pack. And he's probably going to be in 5th or 6th after this one. 8th. Oh, that boomerang is going to put a halt to what I was saying. Gel being the only inward drifting bike I've seen in this competition so far.
Jelly he's an inward drifter.
We do have Leroy in 6th place right now. Lots of time to decide when and where to use things.
Now Leroy need to watch it here with the plant, because
he really does need to watch that plant because he's around his teammate.
That thing, it will go around, it will go back behind you and still hit you.
Leroy opts to back spam that boomerang, but only gets triple bananas. And what was it? Looking like
it was like 7th or 8th.
7th or 8th, but look at the pack. On that mini map, there is such a small pack right now, and you could probably get a pretty mediocre in 8th place right now, given the distance from 1st. But he's going to go for another one in 8th place. Single shroom for him, and obviously that's not what he's looking for exactly, but he should be able to use this to at least catch up just a little bit. 8th place still. Is he going to be able to get the item box? Yes.
Oh, the blue.
Blue shell. Is he going to send it? Yes. Blue shell goes out.
Yeah, and that's Save Awesome first.
To be honest, I would have held that blue shell to get him after the item box. I think I got him at the item box, so we'll see how that turns out for him. But Leroy doesn't get the item box.
No, Leroy.
And we see Toto get the item box. Triple shrooms for him. He's got to avoid the triple res right in front of him, but that's from his teammate, so he should be able to do that pretty easily.
Another good race for France.
And another good race for France, as you said. I think that France got 1, 3, 4.
They got 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4.
1, 3, 4.
Wow.
7, 8. So not as bad as like some of the other races, but definitely still a win for France.
The last box really mattered for Leroy.
Yeah, it really did.
Missing the last box basically said, "Hey, we out of this. We not getting nothing."
Especially on Mario Kart 8, especially on a track like the Dunes. you have to get that. Like, I would prioritize. I would even slow down for it.
You have to.
Yeah, no.
That
I think,
last box is absolutely.
yeah, and especially with such a close pack.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unfortunate for him, though. It's also kind of a guessing game as to where like your opponent's going to go and everything. So, All right. Let's go ahead and see where it takes us. Shy Guy Falls or GC and Yoshi Circuit?
Shy Guy Falls.
And there it is. All right, fair enough.
This track.
I haven't. Wait, no, we haven't seen this at all today.
We have not. This track is really. It's a really good front running track.
Yeah, we could be seeing that from Team France as they have like the majority of the top spots here.
Yeah, and that's what
I think that one lone Dutchman right here is going to be left to dry, especially in what are some really complicated, really bumpy first turns. We'll have to see how it turns out for these teams.
And Kamek, I think Kamek is the one who had the world record here for a minute, so.
And he's in first place, so.
Let Kamek get a little lead, and it's just over.
A good start for the Frenchman. Looks like they have top 3, around top 3. They're not going to backstep anything. They have no need to. 5th place, 4th and 5th for the Dutch right now. Boomerang nearly landing on Leroy really quickly, but he still manages that 5th place. It looks like they're still fighting, but there's that Boomerang that's really almost getting them a lot of the time.
And Jelly just
he might be able to get that right onto Dark. I think he's holding a banana, though.
Oh,
watch out.
Yes.
I think that gets Dark. Yeah, that does get Dark. That could be a top 2 for Netherlands. He's going to hold on to that red and wisely enough.
And Jelly's he's just going to let Leroy pass right here.
Leroy should pass him, yeah, ASAP. That inward bike is going to be very... oh, that's a red. That's got to be a red. Goodbye. See you later, Comic. That's still first place for Leroy. Into what seems to be a somewhat promising third lap for Leroy. Because when Kamek took off at the very beginning, and Kamek being a former world record holder of this, you would think that he'd just take off. But the blue shell definitely helping them there. But we do have a Frenchman right on the tail of Leroy. He is holding the green out.
2 shrooms, I think he has. Or 1 shroom. And
was he able to get green off?
Leroy, go guy squad. Oh.
Not exactly getting him just yet. It's still bouncing around, but nope. Still not going to get him. He does get the fire ops in. He's going to come in very close and too close to Matthew.
Leroy should have just took the turn really wide, but still 2-3-4, so still looking pretty good.
Yeah, definitely looking really good for them still. Being in 2-3-4.
Oh, the fire
I would backspam the living hell out of this. Backspam it right now?
Yeah, because he needs to do it now or forever hold his peace because they just got to bill an 8th.
I think it was a little bit too late there, but we'll see how it turns out here. 2-3-4 for the Netherlands. Will they be able to hold on to this triple greens for them? Backspamming it.
2-3-4.
That Boomerang coming awfully close. The blue shell. Oh my goodness, Leroy barely makes it. Gel doesn't have a similar story to tell.
Wow.
I think Netherlands aren't going to get away with that one. Oh my goodness.
Gel went from 4th to 11th.
That's got to really hurt for Gel.
And that just cost the Netherlands to get a nice bottom 4.
Okay. Regardless, they would have gotten bottom 3. But they would have at least gotten 2-3-4 to balance it out. That's probably the most Mario Kart finish he could have probably gotten, at least from Gel's perspective.
That was just really unfortunate.
Yeah, that was probably the most unfortunate thing that you can't happen, that you can't have in a Mario Kart 8 match. But for now, yeah, we just went from a GP where France was winning by 20 points or so, to a GP where France are now winning by.
They show how dominant they are.
Jesus Christ!
They just made a statement.
337 to 237. Where the hell did that come from? Oh my goodness. It's a little bit much.
His war is going by really quick.
Rip Gel. That's pretty accurate, I'd say.
He deserves it after that. That was just really unfortunate on his part.
Oh man. You got to feel for him.
Yeah. Just watching it just made me feel bad.
Yeah, it also made me think back to the Italy versus France match in Dugo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But for Dugo, it happened literally almost every race.
Yeah.
For Gel, it was just at the end. And then you have to think about him being a biker too, so you can cut him some leeway on it.
Yeah. 387 to 269 now.
Wow.
So France even grows.
France just said, "What's up? We here."
387 to 269. Peace. I mean, that's about it. I don't see how you could possibly respond to that. I mean, Netherlands, it was good on them to keep it close for the first GP. I think you can definitely commend them for that. But to expect anything like a 120-point win in a Grand Prix would be absolutely miraculous.
It would be a sight to see. It would just make me...
I don't have my hopes high, though, but we'll find out.
If it happened, I would probably have a heart attack.
I will have a heart attack. Most definitely have a heart attack. Guaranteed heart attack, actually.
It would be something to see. Now they're just picking anything. France sticking with the team picks.
Mount Warrior.
I really want to see Baby Park.
Baby Park, let's
really
go.
Want to see Baby Park.
I want to see Baby Park in the World Cup.
I love Baby Park.
Where is Baby Park?
Baby Park is the only track I can honestly say is a guaranteed 15 for me.
And that's TikTok Clock.
TikTok's not that bad. It's actually a really good front running track.
I'll fight you over that. I will fight you over that. No, I just enjoy seeing Baby Park just because of the utter stupidity of it.
It is literally the best track.
It is the opposite of anything this game stands for.
I paid the $8 just for Baby Park. I didn't want anything else but Baby Park until Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that's true. Villagers OP. Leroy starting off in second place on TikTok Clock. Will he be able to advance onto Matthew? The Morton says no. Get out of the way.
Leroy.
Peace out. The Morton wants to have nothing to do with Leroy here. Red shell coming from him, but I think it breaks on the clock. You're going to want to get rid of those bananas when you're around a teammate, buddy. Doesn't do it soon enough. Teammate loses out to a banana of his. Leroy still remains in.
Leroy's playing really, like, irritated. I can kind of, like, tell from how he's playing.
7th place for Leroy now. Holding on to that red, but I'm not sure why he'd bring it out just yet.
Oh, we have
they are able to get a Frenchman, but he has to watch his red among his friends here. If he's able to get ahead of Vantox, maybe Vantox can go wide for him or something, coordinate something, so he can get that red onto them.
Oh, Leroy.
Leroy's trying really hard to get ahead of him. And yeah, he has to back it, yeah. Good on him to back that red shell, because he realized after a while it just wasn't going to work. So blue shell coming in.
Yeah. And
a second lap. I think that gets the boss, actually.
Boss. Oh,
my goodness. All of a sudden, Netherlands in 2-3. Leroy wants to watch out there, though. That was really
Drop
scary.
Bowser is just...
He's playing really scary right now. He's playing a mean game. But Leroy still in second place.
I'm pretty sure that's Matthew in first.
Yeah, I don't think Matthew has left for a single lick of a second. And if Netherlands wants to have a chance, they need a blue shell. But France definitely doing well here. By the way, Toto holding shock. So they pretty much, if they have a star or anything, which someone's in use right now. Shock comes in. Uses it just there in 10th place. We'll see what effect it has on top 2 spots. Oh, Leroy getting hit. Dax moving up on ahead. And it looks like France will be taking top 2. Can they take anything more? Wait. No, Leroy just took second out of nowhere. I don't know what happened to the last 2, but he fell off towards the end. And Leroy just kind of scoots on up for a free second place. But regardless, France...
And Matthew was in first the whole race and fell off at the end.
I don't know what happened. I think he just went for like the fancy strat where like you don't stop.
And I think he was small too, and he tried to go for the clock.
Yeah.
Because I know you can't make the clock when you're small.
Yeah. And he gave us up some free points. I'm sure Lunaire appreciates it. But yeah, it kind of looks like Leroy's playing a little bit more irrationally than he normally would be. Either way, France with a huge lead now. Oh man. 438 to 300.
And the lead just keeps creeping bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
and bigger
definitely.
And bigger. And we're so close to a Baby Park. I want to see Baby Park.
Come on.
I'm really hyped to see Baby Park now.
That's all I'm hyped for right now.
You can't pick Baby Park and then never not pick it. I want to see Baby Park and Super Bell Subway. Those are the best tracks.
Yeah, definitely. But instead, we're just getting like awful tracks like Mount Wario.
Yeah.
Now, realistically, Mount Wario is my favorite track when I actually play this game.
It's literally the worst.
Really snowbally, though. I'll have to see how he performs on these first opening item boxes here. 7th place. He has a green shell among a lot of Frenchmen. Probably wants to hold this out and maybe snipe them. Gets one. Good job, Leroy. And able to get into closing distance with Sebas and Toto, although it looks like they get a little bit of a lead on him out of nowhere.
Oh,
bumped by his teammate, but he still makes it on. Actually, kind of a boost for him.
I'm pretty sure that's Danny in front of him. So.
Yeah.
These two right here.
I think 2nd place got knocked out, so it looks like Netherlands all of a sudden 2-3. With Toto in first, he has that green shell. He probably wants to hold it out soon enough because he has 2 Dutch members right on his tail. So Leroy's going to want to do his part in getting as many items.
The obvious banana.
The triple greens.
And then that was his teammate.
Was that his teammate?
Yeah, because they're both using Cat Cruiser.
Oh my goodness, and that's unfortunate because the triple greens, of course, in this game especially, they pull out the triple greens.
Get rid of the greens, get rid of... There you go.
There you go, Leroy. Same story for Toto in first. He has a smooth sailing in first place. And still able to make it with that blooper too. The red shell might catch up on him right there. Yes, it does. He isn't able to pull out the green shell in time. A red shell does pass him. We do see Danny in first place now.
This is promising for them.
This is promising for Danny. I don't know where the rest of the Dutch members are, but we do have a bomb get Toto in second.
This is really promising.
The Dutchman in top 3. I think that's a Dutchman in top 3, yeah. Leroy getting a little bit messed up in 4th place. Goes back to 10th place. He does have triple shrooms. Will he be able to catch up on the final straight here?
He's going to want to chain these.
Everybody has a golden mushroom. I think that's a shock.
Oh, no, it can't be.
I may have seen a shock. Oh, he barely gets that item box. Triple shrooms, very favorable for him. Barely misses the bomb. He has the whole world in front of him. Will he be able to catch up to people? Everybody has shrooms, though. And it's not looking like he's going to be able to do much with them.
He took a really wild shortcut. He probably could have gained a spot or two if he would have taken it a little tighter.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like a bottom 4 for the Netherlands. Van Tox and Danny getting top 2 for them.
8 for France.
But the 5, 5, and 2 definitely not helping the Dutch side too much. And it looks like France is really exploiting some of those, some of the lower position players, and just outplaying them straight up. But yeah, that's another winning race for France. And if we didn't know that the deal was sealed already, GG for Team France and Team Netherlands. Team France will be going. I think. What is this? This is that's Mario Kart Wii. Team France is now 2-0. With their first match being against China, now their second match being against the Netherlands, and now they are 2-0 with a comfy first place lead. France will now have to start playing some of the more tough teams like Spain and the UK, and that's what I'm really looking forward to see, is how those other teams really compare to France.
Excite Bike.
I think this is the 2nd time I've seen this in the World Cup. The first being on the first day.
This track right here is it's something else.
What do you mean by something else?
It's either really fun or it's just really just miserable. Your nerves. Yeah.
Okay. Because I know that like some of the cool spots are like on the side where you can use some shroom spots, but really it's just like a dragged out, elongated Mario circuit, and it really feels like a little blast from the past, and like from titles like Mario Kart Wii, for example.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that turns out that way this time around. Toto in first place, fellow Frenchman in second place. I believe that is Sebas, with Leroy following them up. And disconnected. Not sure what happened there. But we do have a little bit of a finish here.
I think it's 2 more races left because that race probably won't count.
Yeah, I don't think the race is going to be counting. So 2 more races left in this one. Near 150-point lead for France here. All right.
And I think Sebas disconnected as a host because Or I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. So, I mean, Sebas was the host of that. Maybe something went wrong with his stream or something. We'll be waiting on that one. Oh, also, Sean Tanney will be playing for Team UK in Mario Kart Wii.
Wow!
And their next match versus Latin America.
Sean Tanney.
So we haven't seen a UK Sean Tanney play for Mario Kart Wii in a while.
And Xander.
And Xander, holy hell! Jazz, wait, I haven't seen Jazz in forever.
Is that Mana Jazz?
I'm pretty sure that's like the only Jazz from like Britain. I haven't seen Jazz in forever.
Wow.
I wonder like what ditch he came out of.
Where's Jazz
dead
been?
for a while.
That name, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's nice to see people come back. Brings back memories.
Kekmal. Alright, well. Waiting on Sebas to connect back to the room. But for now, we're pretty sure that this match is pretty much wrapped up. Next match being against, which one is it? I believe it is the match between Latin America versus the United Kingdom. And that is going to be taking place at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And after that match, we will be having a match of, what is it? Mexico versus the USA, which is the one we've been really looking forward to. And we're definitely waiting for that one. Holy hell, I need a Monster energy drink right now. I need pain relief, I need energy, I need everything right now. I don't think I've gone with this lack of sleep for such a long time. But for now, yeah, we're sticking it in there for you guys for this France-Netherlands match, and then 2 more matches after that.
And we're done.
We're okay. It's been, I think we're nearing like, I think it'll be 12 hours that we've been awake for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be good. I want to reach that 12 hours to be able to say that we did that. Yeah, but for now, I guess we have no idea where Sebas went. We have actually no idea where Sebas went.
He probably just went to go reset his net
off the face of the planet.
Or maybe he got parent owned or girlfriend owned.
I don't know. I don't know if he's like. I'm pretty sure he's old enough to like not get parent owned anymore.
He probably got girlfriend owned or something.
Yeah. But I don't know. Well,
open the
I guess we're gonna stick around here.
Hola, Chibi.
And until then, he's gonna take. I think he's gonna look for whether Sebas is even online or not.
And I think they might be switching hosts. I saw he had a friend request. I think they might be switching hosts.
France forfeit, GG. I don't know if that'd be happening, but
nice win, Netherlands. Nice win. Take the win. Free win.
Mugen says to contact him, Fire. Oh boy. Well, we have no idea what's happening here, but we do have some time to spare. So some of the more impressive. I mean, if we had to go back on a trip down
memory lane.
Memory lane, yeah. Canada, Japan. It started off looking like Canada might have had some impact.
Canada, they honestly could have performed a lot better than
I think they definitely could have. I think, like, especially with what happened in the first Grand Prix, and then I think the results, and I want to make sure I'm correct on this. So let's go ahead and visit the World Cup site before saying this. I'm pretty sure Canada didn't even lose the last 2 GPs by that much at all.
Their chemistry, GP1, was just really not up to par.
Yeah, they lost the last 2 GPs by 28.
Which wasn't really too bad compared to, because look at GP1. Minus 76.
Yeah,
and that's a
score of 126 to 202. Dude, Monar killed it today.
Yeah. That's God Squad.
God Squad right there.
With the Villinger. Villinger.
And then we watched Belgium versus the Netherlands. We watched Belgium and their debut for the World Cup. That didn't fare as well as we thought it may have for the Belgians, as they got. Well, they didn't.
Netherlands, they just played way. They just played.
Netherlands, they outbagged them. They
just played
outraced
better.
them in every department. They just did perform better than them. Next match was Spain versus the UK. Probably the match of the day so far.
Yeah. Hands down.
Yeah, hands down the match of the day so far. And then France versus Italy, we've had that was pretty much a routing, a 6v5.
It was just Dugo getting hit after hit after hit.
Yeah, that was rest in peace, Dugo. Afterwards, after this France versus Netherlands match, you guys know the schedule already. So once again, Sebas, not sure where he is, but yeah, I'm not sure what's exactly happening right now. Seems like the room started, so apparently Sebas is now alive all of a sudden, which we have been waiting for quite a while.
He had to go to the bathroom.
Speaking of the bathroom, I could use that. You just reminded me. I probably should have gone before people started joining this room, but whatever. How many races are left again?
Just 2, and then we get a
2 races left. Okay.
nice little decent sized break before 7.
Yeah, we got 40 minutes until the next match, Latin America versus the UK. But we will see. A couple matches left. I think the alternative to like a lot of these, see, I've been contemplating the idea of like World Cup qualifiers instead of like a massive tournament for like 16 or whatever teams.
Yeah.
And that would require like teams to constantly be active, but then you'd have like you'd have to have teams like play throughout the year. But if you could get them to do that, then you could probably have smaller, better run tournaments.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like especially for Mario Kart, it might help a lot.
If only we could find something to make the Mario Kart 8 community way more active.
Yeah.
Like we brought GTT Pack back and we get a pretty decent turnout, but it's still not just, it's just sad. The community is so dead. For a game that's not even, well, the game is bad, but it's just, people just didn't give it a chance, really.
Yeah, I think a lot, there's a lot to be said about, there's a lot to be said about like the learning curve in the game, especially if you're going to transfer from like Mario Kart Way to Mario Kart 8. It's just like not the same by any means.
Well, yeah, yeah. I know Jax, he plays both, and he can drop a 100 on Wimpy.
Yo,
drop a 100 on.
So, wait, so were you saying Jax or Jack?
Jax.
Jax, okay. Because either one, I thought the same would apply to like either one. Although Jack, I feel like he does worse nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard he was going to play for Team USA, but he ended up not doing so for some reason. I think he's like inactive or something.
He just hasn't played in forever. He's like,
yeah.
It's just, people just don't play the game anymore. I think Jack has been focusing more on Smash.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen him.
I know he's been going to tournaments.
I've seen him. Yeah, been going to tournaments and stuff. Yeah.
I think he's taking more on the Smash approach.
All right, boys. We in it for those last 2 races.
2 more races.
2 more races for this clan match, and we should know France is probably going to win this one. Actually, I think it's mathematically impossible, but damn, it's the boss is AFK at base. I'm not sure as to why. Oh my good.
They're all going cat cruising now.
Yes.
That is honestly my favorite card.
Yes.
That was my day 1 main. The cat cruiser and Yoshi. The best combo ever.
Why?
Because any game that I get, the first character I use is always Yoshi. Mario Party is Yoshi.
Oh my god.
Just imagine Yoshi in a cat car.
It sounds so stupid. Yeah, realistically, Leroy should have picked Yoshi. Random. Okay, he's feeling ballsy now.
And now you have the colored Yoshis.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do have colored Yoshis in this game.
That's another thing I liked about 200cc. You can use any other characters besides like Morden, Bowser, Wario.
Yeah.
It was so diverse. You would see all the color Yoshis, female villager, male villager. You'll see Ludwig, Wendy, baby characters. It was just so diverse.
Nah, I want myself some Morton Mach 8.
Nah.
Slicks.
Oh Lord, no.
Morton Mach 8 Slick. That's my jam. Alrighty here. We're gonna see where this takes us. This magical journey of a clan matches. We have the Cat Cruiser being brought out into play by Leroy and Team Netherlands.
Now the Cat Cruiser is honestly not really a bad card.
It really isn't that bad, but Leroy isn't going to be able to find that out as he gets instantaneously hit out of a top position. And now all of a sudden, Netherlands kind of far back here, 9 and 10. Toto being a little bit behind them in what seems to be 11th place. But yeah, definitely France like not performing, it seems, as well as they want to, especially against some Cat Cruisers, but I'm pretty sure they still have top spots anyway. Another star for Team France there.
I see Netherlands in second. I believe that's Van Tox in second.
He's going to have to watch out for the star here, Leroy is. Took some pretty sloppy lines in trying to avoid that star. That's going to hurt him. But I'm pretty sure that's Sebastian first.
Yeah, the Morden.
Yeah, he was able to break away so easily from that. And the speed he has on that combination only really amplifies that.
And it's so crazy because he literally just came back a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. As long as you have your fundamentals down in this game, then you're set. They are training more shrooms for more shrooms. The pack is still somewhat contained.
The bill.
That bill in the middle spot. I would have waited till the shortcut, but all right. Maybe something abrupt came up for him. And just barely gets the item box. Leroy does. 9th place. Looks like Toto's holding the blue shell in 10th place, so we'll keep our eyes peeled on Leroy for now.
Now Leroy has to watch it here with all the stars. There's literally 3 stars.
3 stars, holy hell. That's going to be one of them. Triple shrooms for Leroy and what is a huge pack of people.
Oh, the shock.
Nearly target shocks a lot of people, but that ends up not being the case. They end up getting a lot of spots. And someone ends up hitting a ground green shell, and now Leroy all of a sudden
in third place. Second.
Triple shrooms, a bill in second. Are you kidding?
Yeah, he got a bill in second.
What the hell?
And Leroy's still pulling off with a nice third.
I'll say you'll take the third.
But France is still coming off with a big race.
Yeah.
Top 2-4.
Toto finishing that with last place, Kamek as well in 11th place. I mean, obviously France winning that one by a sizable amount, but 3, 5, 6, 8. Could do better.
Yeah, a lot better.
Could do a little better.
The shock wasn't too bad for the Netherlands.
It really wasn't. It really wasn't. Actually, I think it kind of favored them.
If Leroy probably would have got maybe, I'll say triple res, and instead of a bill in second, then they probably could have put off a better race.
Yeah. Oh, realistically, there have been some serious complaints about DDoSing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's something that definitely needs to be looked into.
Baby Park, baby, no.
What is this one?
Donut Plains.
Jesus Christ.
DP3, as we call it.
DP3?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure France has hit, I think I can see them hitting like the 550 point mark. This is the last race, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 528 to 374. I did not think we'd be seeing this kind of score after what was the first Grand Prix, but...
And France actually might be able to pull off a 600 point right here.
Yeah, definitely. If they have a really solid race, they could actually...
Most likely, at this point, looking at the right now.
Well, no, but they'd have to get like 70 points in a race.
Well, yeah.
There's like no way.
Anything is possible.
Even if they top 6. I don't even know if they could do that if you top 6.
I think the top 6 is plus... Because there's 82 points a race, and...
Well, they are going to be getting a top 6 if top 6 is Danny is in first. I'm not sure what Toto's doing right now. But he ends up sniping someone, so the MLG plays from Toto, for sure. As we do see Leroy in 4th place with that single stream of his. Going to be able to move up at least a little bit on Donut Plains. Gets bumped into the water, is going to have to pay a little bit for that. But he's going to use the stream to be able to make up some ground and try to get us even more shrooms. Huge difference between 4th and 1st place right now. Yeah. So the triple shrooms, it's understood. It's understood why that even happens.
Oh, and there's
blue shell barely misses that blue shell Leroy does.
You didn't see KC get blue much this war either.
I'm not sure about that shroom right there, but the double bullet bill is coming in. We see a lot of French flags there in middle spots and top spots, and just like the rest of the war, except for the first Grand Prix, this race ain't looking too pretty for the Netherlands, as France will be winning that race by
a solid amount.
I want to say near 200, yeah. Definitely near 200. And I did not think we'd be saying that after a GP of a 20-point differential, but as fate would have it, France definitely turned up their performance.
Some good stuff out of France, though.
Yeah, definitely. And I was, look, I
Top
didn't,
5.
I thought Netherlands would put up more of a fight, and it looked like it from that first Grand Prix. But after a while, it kind of really started to get to them. Some of Leroy's team play kind of started lacking towards the end of it.